me, K10, and guess what? I'm decorating for the holidays. The holidays are such a fun time of year where you get to put up decorations inside of your house and have really nice time with your family. Hang on. Do you hear that noise?
Hello, ho, 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 K10. It's me, Santa.
Oh, wow. Hi, Santa. How's it going? Are the elves making all sorts of toys right now?
Well, K10, that's why I'm calling. I have an elf who's sick with a cold.
Oh, no. Colds are the worst. When you have a cold, you cough and you sneeze, and you really need to rest.
Yes, so I'm down an elf, and we still have 3 toys that need to be made.
Hey, that gives me a clever idea for Crafternoon. We can make toys for the kids. Santa, give me your list.
Well, it's a pony, a claw game, and some slime.
Santa, we're gonna work as hard as we can to make these toys for your elf. Come on, let's make some crafts. It's gonna be great. Wow! Okay, so Santa has given us a very important task. We need to make 3 crafts this Crafternoon. A pony, a claw game, and some slime. And you're gonna wanna stick around to see how that slime turns out. It is so cool. So first up, the pony. Let's take a tube and cut it about here. And this is something that you can work with a grown-up as well to cut, because sometimes cutting these paper tubes is a little tricky. Now that we have this body, I'm gonna take a popsicle stick, because this could be the horse's legs. But if we made, well, I guess we could stick this on and it would be a giraffe. But what we need to do is, I think if we snap these popsicle sticks in half, that might be the perfect length of leg for this pony. So when you're playing with a popsicle stick and you're snapping it in half, most important thing is snap it away from you and not toward anybody else's eyes. And this is a really great thing to get a grown-up to help with as well. But I'll show you how to do it. You just take it like this, hold it, and you go boom. And you can break it in half like that. Let's do this one here. And you go boom, just like that, and you break it in half. And then now we have some pony legs. What I think we're missing is the pony's head. So let's draw a pony head. And I'm gonna actually use some cardboard to draw it. So I'm gonna take a marker. We'll need to draw a neck that's a bit longer than a normal pony neck. So we'll go down like this. So I'm gonna cut out 2 of these, and by folding this in half, I'm gonna get 2 pony heads that I can glue together. So I'm gonna cut, cut, cut. Cutting with cardboard is sometimes tricky, so you have to use a lot of effort to cut with that cardboard. But here we go. Get the pony's ear. Now we're gonna get the pony's head. And then we're gonna get the pony's cute little snout. Do. And then we're gonna go down. And we're gonna go across. And, ta-da! We have 2 pony heads. So what we're gonna do is glue these together to make them even stronger. A few little dots. And that should do it. Always remember to close your glue. And I'm gonna press these little heads together. They always say 2 heads are better than 1. All right, so there we go. I'm going to take the pony's head and I'm just gonna make a little slice into our tube here. Just gonna go like that. Just enough so that this head fits right in. There we go. That looks really, really cute actually. And then what you can do also to make that pony head stand up a little better is put a slice right here. Oops. And then bend one way, bend the other way. So when you go in, like this, it stays up because it's kind of got a tab going that way and a tab going that way. So that's how we're going to get our horse's head to stand up, nice and proud. And you can glue it in, but I'm actually going to tape it in because that'll help it really stick in there. And there we go. All right, so now that we have the pony's head, the pony's body, we need the pony's legs. We'll take a piece of tape here, and we'll attach this leg. And what we're gonna do is the tape is gonna help us get ready to glue these legs. I'm gonna put a little bit of extra glue right by its neck, just to make that stick in even more. And we're gonna let this pony dry. And now for our next craft, we need to make a claw game. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take 2 cups. One of the cups we're going to draw a little circle on the top of, and you'll see why later. And the other cup we're going to cut. So we need to cut 8 strips in this cup here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna make little marks so that we know we can have 8 strips. So do this, do this, do this. It's like kind of like cutting up a pie. And then we'll go like this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So if you do ones on each side and then 1 in the middle, 1 in the middle, 1 in the middle, 1 in the middle. Now you know where you need to cut the cup. So we're just gonna take our scissors, and this is super fun. You're just cutting all the way down. We're gonna open this cup up. Boom. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take your cup and you're going to spread it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're going to cut off 4 of these little arms, and we're gonna do every other one. So this one off, 1, and then not this one, but we're gonna cut this one off. Boom. We're gonna leave this one. We're gonna cut this one. Boom. And we're going to cut this one. Boom. What we're gonna do is we're going to fold these in like so. All right, so now that you've folded all these like that, we're going to turn it over like that, and we're going to take a straw. And then I'm just gonna carefully cut into this straw like that, and like that, just to make little pieces that I can open up, similar to what we did with the actual cup. And then I'm going to stick it down, and we're going to use some tape to tape this on. And this actually works really well. Just take different pieces of tape and tape each little spoke down. So the last thing we need to do, now that we have our claw, see, we're going to need to poke a hole in that cup where I drew it. So this is definitely something you'll probably want to use a grown-up for. But I'll just take my safety scissors and I'll open them up and I'll just go boop, boop, boop. I'll press a little hard and in it goes, and I just spin the scissors around in there to make that hole. And if it's not perfect, that's okay. Boop. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna take our straw and we're gonna thread it through the hole. And this is a little tricky, but not impossible. You have to kind of look inside. And when you see that, you go poke. And then you just slowly draw this whole game inside. And as you bring it inside, the claws kind of like close up, just like that. And that is a claw game. You go down, and I grab, and whoa! I actually did really good. I'm gonna put this claw game to the side, and we're gonna start our last craft, which is slime! To make slime is actually pretty easy. The way we make slime here is we'll take a whole bottle of glue. So because we want to make this slime look like snow, it's actually great that it's already the color of snow, which is white. What we're gonna do next is we're going to add two things. We're gonna add baking soda, and we're gonna add contact lens solution. So I'm gonna take a jar here, and I'm gonna make our mixture, which is the 1/2 teaspoon. So this is 1 teaspoon, so I just need 1/2 of it, of the baking soda. And you don't have to be like super exact, but there we go. And then I'm gonna mix it with 1.5 tablespoons of the contact lens solution. So here we go. Fill up one of these. And we go dump. And then we're gonna do half of one. And we're gonna go like that. Now, we gotta mix this all up. I'll use this to mix. Mix, 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 mix. And get it all nice and blended together. And this is our kind of our slime magic solution. So we're ready here. And what we're gonna do is we're just gonna pour this right on top. So just pour this on top. And this is where our slime magic begins. So we're gonna just go in there, and at first it's really ooey gooey. Look at that. And just keep working that slime, because the thing is it's gotta get all mixed up with the solution, and it's gonna get less and less tacky as you work it. My favorite thing to do with slime is to add things to it once we have it set. So, now that we have our beautiful snow that I love to just go poke my fingers into, I think we can add something really, really special to this. At the dollar store, I found these beautiful pearls. Ooh. So I just love to like kind of fold them in. You bring them in, then you kind of fold the edges over, and you kind of put them in the middle so that it kind of gets suspended. And now look at this. Whoa, did you see the pearls inside? Oh my gosh, Santa is gonna be very impressed with our work here. And pop that right there. Boom! Our gift is ready to go. So the only thing we need to do is paint our beautiful little pony. Now that we have our pony all painted, we need to add one more thing. Well, actually two more things. We need eyes and we need hair for this pony. So for hair, I think we could use some wool here, some string. So what we're gonna do is I'm going to just kind of do a few little strings of this, like so. I'm gonna cut it. I'm gonna cut this. And we're gonna wanna glue this on. So I'm gonna take some of my tacky glue. There we go. Great. So I'm gonna just tie this up and pull it through. There we go. And the fun of yarn is if you want to make kind of like fun looking hair, you just pull the yarn apart. It kind of gets twisty, but makes this beautiful kind of looking crimpy mane for our pony. There we go. And then I'm gonna dip the middle in to my glue. Get that all on there, and then I'm just going to put the mane on, just kind of right there. Phew, I'm so glad we finished.
Hello, ho, 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 K10. Let's take a look.
Yes, Santa, we made 3 toys for you. We have our pony toy, we have our claw game, and we have our snow slime.
Oh, that is just magnificent. I'll have one of my reindeer come to pick those toys up soon. Oh, thank you again, K10. You made my job so ho much easier. Merry Christmas! Ho, 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 ho. How do I turn this thing off?
Wow, thank you so much for having another holiday Crafternoon with me, K10. Bye.